The Fly with Jeff Goldblum. So easily one of my favorite horror movies of all time. Actually my favorite horror sci-fi movies of all time. This movie is gross. It has good actors. I like the story. I like the science behind it, even though it's, you know, the whole thing is kind of fake. You know, if you want to go into more details about science, this is the wrong channel for you. But I'm just saying, you know, making a portal or transporting system where you can go from point A to point B and get your DNA mixed with a fly, you know, that's a little pushing it. It's a little pushing it. But still, you know, you have to enjoy, like, fake science when it comes to these type of movies. You know, it's a fantasy, you know, that's all it is. You know, and I have seen The Fly 2, and The Fly 2 is just garbage. Like, that movie is, like, not even enjoyable. I tried to watch it. I will get to that movie another day, but The Fly is a classic. It is a great horror classic, and it's a great science fiction classic that I can enjoy for years to come. Jeff Goldblum, he still rocks at this early age. You know, this is the prime of Jeff Goldblum. This is the prime when he was at the top of his game, you know, when he was just becoming a household name, you know, from Jurassic Park to The Fly. You know, this guy, you know, Jeff Goldblum, he's the man. And he's still the man, like, years later when he's still doing Marvel movies. You know, he was in the recent Thor movie, and he was in the recent Jurassic World 2 movie. So, yeah, there's a lot of gross things that happen in this movie. There's one scene when I saw when I was a kid that still disturbed me till this day, is when Jeff Goldblum is arm wrestling a dude and he breaks the dude's arm, like, still standing there, and like he just flinches his arm, the dude's arm's still standing there, and his entire arm just goes. When I saw that as a kid, that made me feel sick, and I was disturbed. I was probably about 8 years old when I saw it, and I was scarred for years, and I could not think about that scene. Like, I'm telling you the truth. When I see people arm wrestling for a long while, I thought of that scene. Even when I was arm wrestling with other people, I was afraid that I was gonna do, like, the same thing was gonna happen to me. So I chose my, you know, I wanted to make sure that didn't happen to me. So I was a little paranoid, you know. Just saying, you know. Oh, are you saying you wussed out? No, dude, I didn't wuss out. I just didn't want my arm to get fucking broken. So I just made sure that shit didn't happen when I was arm wrestling. You know, relax. It's okay. And finally, the two other gross scenes that I can remember is when she's pregnant and she's having a dream, and the baby comes out, and it's a maggot. You know, it's like a baby fly, but it's a human baby fly. It's so gross. Like, oh my god, like, you have to watch that scene to understand what I'm saying, with that entire scene. Don't be eating anything when that scene happens, I'm telling you right now. Yeah, and Jeff Goldblum's character also, he throws up on people and he absorbs them, and, you know, I didn't know flies did that until I saw this movie and I did a little research about it, but, oh my god, like, that is... It's so disgusting. That made me hate flies even more. And finally, to top it all off, we get to see Jeff Goldblum in his final form as the actual fly, and it is gigantic. It is gross as fuck, and it is disgusting. And I just, and then, like, you can see at the end where Jeff Goldblum grabs his girlfriend's shotgun and puts it to his head because he just wants his to end. Like, he can't take it anymore. Like, what I'm getting from that scene is either, like, he just couldn't take being a fly anymore, or he was just too wounded from what happened. Guys, this is The Great Geek Detective. Let me know what you think of the movie The Fly. If there's any other movies you want me to talk about, comment below and let me know. See you later.